Peace. Cheers. Hi, YouTube. It's Gord in my backyard. I couldn't go out for a drive today, so I decided to stay home. But do an outdoor video for Tuesday's Token Talk. I have Gandalf loaded with chocolate, one of my favorites. To me, it tastes like coffee. Every once in a while, I get the chocolate flavor, but for me, it's always coffee. Just as I do this, yeah, I'm in line for the airport, but I don't get much noise. I hope you hear me. Usually when I'm out in the country, you don't hear me, I think, as well as you will here. So first, let's all cheers together. And take this time, if you aren't cheersing, to subscribe or share or like my video. Thumbs up, yeah? Cheers. Beautiful pipe. Nice glass. It's got the metallic in the glass, so when it heats up, it changes color. And that chocolate flavor. Snuck. Snuck. Snuck up on me there. But as I like to do on a talk, is have a subject. Here we go again. Going that way. Anyways, that's easterly behind me. Mountains are that way, west. It is nice out. It is nice out when it gets quiet. You know, what I'm hoping is that all of you, US and Canada, are preparing for whatever way you can change our government. Not just in the laws of cannabis, not just in the ways of the poor, but our governments no longer look after us. They no longer look after us. They look after corporations. Bill C-51 that was passed here in Canada is just like US's Patriot Act. We've lost so many freedoms. We can't even say we protest something anymore because the word protest has become terrorized. It now has ownership as to identifying you as a terrorist. Because of course only terrorists protest, isn't that true? So it doesn't matter where you are. I can't speak well for the UK, but for US and Canada, but the UK also, I don't know about your legislation, but you can't have many freedoms. You just really can't. I don't understand how you could, because your governments are following the same route as our governments, and that is bend to the corporation, not the people that put you in. And more, it's not the people that put you in to power in the first place. And that is the most dangerous word in the English language, is power. We give power when we send these people to represent us in a government when we don't need to be represented in today's world anymore. We can answer a question in a split second, no matter if the question comes from the moon, from orbit, or the other side of the earth. We can answer it in a split second. So getting the feel of the people and the will of the people doesn't need to be done by representatives anymore. I'll only ever vote if one guy says, I'm going to take away this system. I'm going to crash it from inside. I'll vote for him. And you know, I really hope that even those of you who vote can see that my way may not be your way, but it doesn't make it a wrong way. I had one person who I admire greatly calling non-voters imbeciles. I tried to talk nicely to him. I'm not even going to quote who he is, but he's definitely a Canadian, and he has followed me, and I was upset at that use because I don't call voters imbeciles. I am so against voting. I think it wastes time and energy on a broken system when we should be voicing how strongly we hate that system, how badly it has to change, that we just aren't even taking part anymore. It has to change. It doesn't fit today's technology, today's world, today's capabilities, and today's need for peace globally. Global decisions or local decisions can have ripple effects on global. And no, I'm not calling for world powers. I'm calling for understanding that the world needs to leave people alone. Live and let live. We need a new world where live and let live is the motto. It should be on every building. I don't care what you preach, or if you don't preach. Don't care about the color of your skin or your hair or your eyes, or if you have hair, or if you're fat, or if you're skinny, or if you're tall or short. None. Differences I applaud. I no way want a world full of Gord Birches, and neither do you. So why would you want a world full of you? So anybody who keeps arguing past the other person's point, if you've made a point and they've made a point, why does this side have to argue to get that side to agree with this side? They've both made points, they're opposing points. If they want to learn about each other's points, that's open. But the decision to jump from one side of an opinion to another should only be within a person. And nobody should ever try to coerce other people into feeling the way they do. That's why I don't put down voters, and voters shouldn't put down me. Cheers. One last toke on Tuesday's Toke and Talk. That mom. Sorry. Sure brought water. That. There. That moment of silence was brought to you by Chocolate. Cheers.